True or false? You must be a subject matter expert to write your own book. What do you think? I say false. You do not have to be a particular expert in any kind of subject to write your own book. It really depends. First of all, what are you writing your book about? If you're writing any kind of memoir, personal story, anything about your ancestry or your family, I think you're automatically a subject matter expert on your own life, right? And things that you've been through. But you don't have to, for example, I wrote a book about our journey with our son when he was diagnosed with brain cancer at the age of 4. I was not an expert in oncology. I was not an expert on brains. I was not an expert on miracles. I was not an expert on a lot of the things that happened in the story. When the story was happening, I most certainly was not an expert. But as I wrote the story, it was still shaped only by my experiences. I still could not tell you that I was an oncology expert. So it really depends how you're looking at it. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want you to not share your story if you overcame breast cancer, for instance. I would not want you to not share your story because you felt like you weren't a doctor and you're not a nurse and you're not an expert on, all the things related to that diagnosis. You should, if you have a message that you want to share or an experience that you want to use to help other people going through that same kind of experience, then by all means, I believe that you should share that story. Now, if you're trying to create a book about an area of expertise and claim to be an expert when you're not, that's no bueno either. Okay. So, bottom line, you need to be an expert in talking about your own experiences, but that does not mean you must be an expert in the subject matter around those experiences.